here we are. So, no surprise when we started the show that Serpent and Hype were two of the guys from the Oceania region that we were really highlighting for due reason, because games like this where they're busting out 5+ elims in a game, currently Serpent is going to be that elim leader. We got 25 players remaining, and now we're going into that first half circle here. Zeke, and Zeke, it's good to be back at the booth with you, buddy.
I know, it's been quite a while since we've gotten to hang out, but now we get to come together again, have more fun times, and talk about Fortnite. My goodness, the BES boys, man, Hype and Serpent, these guys are absolute slayers. 7 eliminations between them here in the Oceania region. And just like you talked about, man, half in, half out circle, these guys are going to start scrambling, trying to get to safety. But with these guys already posted up, I promise you they're going to make it difficult for everyone else to try and get safe.
Yeah, you can see that circle starting to push on in, and Hype and Serpent really don't need to move around right now. They can take advantage of this time and pick off any of the stragglers. Maybe a guy that's going to be lingering about in a hoverboard, as we saw just right there. There's opportunity for them clearly to be able to benefit from the position of this circle, and they're doing just that. They're putting the pressure on players that are hiding out in 1x1s. You see that one poor sucker is just going to try and defend. And what's nice about the duos format versus, and there you have it, another elimination, number 8 onto Baklau. But the thing that we saw in the Lux Cup that was really fun to watch, and here we're going to get more of that, is just the coordination. When you have the heavy snipe wall destroy with the rocket going in, or trying to coordinate those shots, right? You see the talent when they do it solo, but duos, you have to have that next level coordination, or the double heavy snipe, right? Like, those are always just fun to watch.
Yeah, man. And, you know, this is going to be a really easy mark of distinguishing who's a very dominant duo, right? A lot of people kind of would think, oh, duos, you know, you're just playing with your buddy, like, it's just a good time. But it's actually a lot more difficult, because there's a lot of more decision making that goes into anything you do. As simple as, like, hey, I want to push this guy. If your duo is like, look, man, I don't have mass, I'm not really comfortable with this, you can't just push the guy, right? Unless you're like, I don't know, something like Metro, then you just kind of do whatever you want and dominate everyone anyway. But these BS boys are really showing up, putting on quite a clinic, and they're doing it really safely. You can tell they're really maximizing every single everything they have at their disposal.
Yeah, and I did like that decision by them as well. They were furthest back, so they had to utilize that jump pad to just go right to the edge of the zone and just get into that safe area. Players are going to start to rotate out. That probably was the worst circle they could possibly have had for what they previously had, where they were able to just hold down the safe area this time around, having to completely go to the other end here and then keep on building out. But what they're doing brilliantly is maintaining the high ground. They're going to have some campfires. They're going to have some traps in case players who rift up maybe try and jump on top of them. They could save that for a little bit later. They don't need to use those right now. For now, they can just focus on picking off players and try and challenge them on the high ground, utilize the traps that they need to when they need to. But this is just disgusting. Every single time a player thinks that they're going to be engaging in another battle, there comes that third-party opportunity from Hype and Serpent. That will be 9 eliminations, Zeke. They are shredding this, and Serpent's going to be very low on HP, and I don't know if he's going to have the time to be able to heal up here, which is the concern I'm sure that they're having. But Hype just keeps on getting more and more eliminations.
Yeah, Serpent needs to try and find at least a pick, right? That Siphon will come up clutch and get him back in the game, but he's got to play very conservative, allow Hype to kind of chip people down. I mean, with Hype, it doesn't matter. He's just eliminating them. He's just like, look, man, these are all mine. Just keep on rolling.
He's destroying everybody in the server here, Zeke. It is disgusting. And it's like, he builds and shoots, builds and shoots. He's always reading this one, and he's been doing just such a brilliant job thus far. He's been reading it like an open book. Anyone that tries to challenge up above, goodbye, hand clap. Now you just got clapped. Goodbye, my friend. You got 2 ballers there. I don't even know if that's going to be a problem. Serpent, he hasn't had an opportunity to be able to heal up because Serpent hasn't gotten any eliminations. It has been all Hype all the time. He's living up to that name, Zeke. He's bringing the hype.
This is insane, dude. And we just hit top 5, so another set of placement points. These guys are poised to make and walk away with Victory Royale. Another Elim, GB. What's happening? This is 16 between them.
And Serpent just got some heals, so nicely done there.
The rocket
goes down. That's going to be you mad, bro. You mad, bro's definitely going to be mad here, Zeke, because Hype and Serpent, they're surrounding them completely. This is why they're the team to look out for in this region. You mad, bro had no chance. Definitely frustrated with that one. Hyphen Serpent crushed that game. 18 eliminations and the victory royale.
That was insane, man. They put on a clinic. I love their team synergy, the way they're finding these angles, and they're also splitting attention, which is really key, especially in duos, right? You don't want to be running at the guy from the same point of view. You want to make sure they have to look in different directions to try and pick you off, and they are doing it so well. And keep in mind, Serpent, we saw him. He was low that entire time. Even with that low HP, he felt so confident. And we're going to hop into this next game where Serpent's already sitting on 4 eliminations.
And once again, just a reminder for everyone, because if you're saying